around you at all time, you find a whistle on the neck of the one that you made a fuss of first. And on the side of that, it says, "Whistle and we will come."
Oh, yes.
So, in effect, in a situation, you blow that and they will come to you.
It's a summon, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I always thought, oh, seriously? A 5-year-old making a rule of cool like that and just pulling it off fantastically. And the weird bit is one of the other guys actually, while she's doing this, took 2 steps. The GM just goes, "Yes, you hear a low ominous growl." I take 2 steps back. Yeah.
Fair enough. And now I've got quite a few roller cool stories, though.
Yeah.
I think, but you're talking about roller cool stories, though. You have to be there to really find them funny.
Oh, yeah.
That's the problem with stories, because you can tell a cool story from around the table, but if you weren't there to remember it, it has no impact.
Oh, no.
Because you weren't there. You weren't looking around at people's faces, suspense, dice clattering off the table. And you know when people, you've got to make this, and everyone goes to look at the person.
Yeah.
And they're holding shaking dice like, "Stop staring at me." You know what I mean?
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, it just gets me though. So I'll tell you another really cool story.
Go on.
Let me tell you this story. This story is another cyberpunk story.
Yeah.
A story about a nomad.
Oh, okay.
You know what they are?
Yeah, roughly.
Well,
yeah.
for people who don't know, the nomad is a class in cyberpunk who weren't raised in Night City.
Yeah.
They're part of like a Mad Max-esque tribe living in the Badlands.
Right.
In the world, right? So they're experts with vehicles.
Yeah.
By the age of 7 years old, they can work a manual gearbox. They're Mad Max, basically.
Okay.
And
so they're not American.
They're basically, technically, they're nomads in the law. Sorry, I'm going to nerd now. I don't care. There's actually survivors of military outposts and engineers.
Oh, okay.
Fortunately, they went feral.
Yeah.
And they started acting like tribals. And they have like a lot of the tribes, and they're all nomads.
Yeah.
But they all know each other. It's all gold, mate.
Yeah.
It's all gold. But yeah. But here's the thing about the nomad stores, though. They've got the ability to have got a mechanical skill to tune their cars.
Oh.
And if you have chew-2 fuel, like you do in the cyberpunk setting,
right,
that stuff is basically aviation fuel, but organically made from vegetables. And he tuned this car, which was the beater. It looked beaten up. It looked horrible, right?
Yeah.
It didn't have windows. It had a mesh. It looked like a demolition derby car. But he had this thing drifting round corners, even jumped a bridge as it was going up.
Oh.
And here's the thing, ready?
Mm.
In that whole campaign, only one character and one vehicle survived.
Fair enough.
The Nomad died, crashing into a building about 150 miles an hour. But the car worked.
Fair enough, yeah.
Which was even funny was the poor netrunner. You know the nerd, right?
Yeah.
With all his ports and stuff. He goes, and I go, "Listen, everyone's dead. Everyone in the car is dead. What do you do?" He goes, "Are we being chased?" "Currently, no." He goes, "I go around this." And this character was so awkward. He's like, "I do this. He's like, okay, fair enough. I won't do the voice anymore. It sounds ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, he ends up taking the boys out of the car.
Yeah.
And he just tries to get the Nomad out of the car, but his hand is kind of wedged in the steering wheel. So he has to like free up the Nomad corpse out of the car. And he turns the key. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh shit, maybe the car is dead. Maybe the car's dead." And this was magic, really. Poor little netrunner. He hears footsteps coming behind him. Got about one round to react, or you're probably going to be killed. He goes, "This is what I do. My half action is I take off the gloves of the dead Nomad. I turn the key. I go. He looks and goes, "You put a dead man's fingerless gloves on." "Yes." "It's an action." He declared it.
Yeah.
And lo and behold.
Oh.
And he sped off. So people come in, they start shooting, they got their combat turns in.
Yeah.
He hit it in reverse, run them over, come back up the hole he made when they crashed in.
Oh, yeah.
But unfortunately, while driving, he hit 4 signs, 2 cars, and here's the best part. Accidentally run over a Night City Police Department officer.
Okay.
Which made a whole new story hook for that later games. See, he was now a murderer, hit and run,
Yeah.
in an unregistered vehicle. But
Stolen vehicle, technically.
Yeah, but the fact he let him roll, said, I take the gloves off, I put some of the dead man's gloves on. GM let him roll. Pat knew it's time for a rule of cool moment. But my gut was, he let it happen. It didn't actually happen, he let it happen.
Yeah.
Because of rule of cool.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing about rule of cool. It's a double-edged sword. But you can't let out everything, but you have to go, it's the right time, the right moment.
Yeah.
So let's do this. But here's about rule of cool, though. It's a double-edged sword, because you can't be a tyrant and say no. But if it seems like a moment or like a cinematic moment, you might as well allow it.
Oh, yeah.
Because if they fail, they can still fail in a
cool way.
Yeah, but I like to call it failing forward. Even though you fail, you're still progressing.
Yeah.
Just there's consequences. Yeah? So,
minuses.
It's like in a project I'm working on right now. If you're picking locks, you can fail forward and accidentally open the lock, but you jam the mechanism forever.
Oh.
So I'm just saying, you can fail in forward.
Is that a little bit of inside information for me?
Yes.
Cool.
And it's also a bit of a foreshadowing for something later on.
Oh, okay.
You got to foreshadow a little bit.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, you might as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, God. No, I do. I've actually got one from Cyberpunk as well.
Go on, let rip.
This was in the way back when.
Oh yeah, ton black and white where there was no colour.
Yes. We were pretty well halfway through a massive campaign, and we were on a ship. I wasn't there at the time. I was elsewhere. I wasn't in this particular session. I just asked, can somebody else roll for me? Don't worry about actions. Just sort of, I'm stringing along for the moment. Diddly do. And so the ship goes down.
Those love boats.
Yeah. Oh no, starshipy thing.
Oh, starshipy thing.
Crashing into ground.
Oh, you're in space in Cyberpunk 2020. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, so everyone, they're going down. Everyone whips out grav chips.
You might explain what that is to people.
Basically, it's a little pod that slows your descent as you're falling. Simple. And a grav chip.
Cutting edge technology.
Oh yes. When they told me this the next week, I said, I don't have one. Oh. Well, I was rolling for you and just said, he looks out of it, slap his grav chip on him and push him. Right? He falls. Do you want to roll for him just quickly? Diddly do. Right. Gets a 19. That'll do. My character is dropping, happily. Everyone else jumps. Halfway down, most of their grav chips drop out. There was only 2 people who survived the fall. Me and somebody else. I'm still trying to work out how I landed without a grav chip in my inventory.
Oh God.
Yeah. So it's not really rule of cool, but seeing as I wasn't there, somebody else was doing it.
Technically, I mean, because if Jim allowed it to happen, and it was against, because you look at it this way, there's the rules, there's the spirit of the rule.
Yeah.
As long as you respect the spirit of the rule, and it's kind of cool or weird or funny, you can do it, But then again, it's up to every person who runs a game.
Yeah.
How they interpret, because what Jim does, he interprets the rules.
Yeah,
he's a referee almost. He's got the power of God. Yes, he can do what he wants, but he is bound by limitations of the universe.
Yeah,
and also limited. What people don't think about is the limitations of a game master. It's the players themselves. Players will actually limit a game master in the same way the game master limits the players. It's all about give and take.
Oh, yeah.
Because you may say do X, Y, Z, right? And players do X, Y, J, whatever. But guess what? They're all bouncing ideas off each other. It's a cooperative dice-based gambling, really.
I'm going to go off on a tangent here.
Yes.
and go. But then again, there are some of the some players either A think they are better than the GM and probably aren't.
And they learn the hard way.
And they learn the very hard way by trying to derail a campaign, or they're those properly experienced gamers who know what they're doing against a somewhat inexperienced DM.
Oh no.
Who deliberately derail a campaign, or even like a set campaign where you some of the beginner campaigns where it is go to A, go to B, go to C, go to D.
Oh yeah.
Campaigns.
Yeah.
They are really fun for those just starting. They're really cool. But you get some players who play those and go, no, I don't want to go